Welcome to another video, and today we are going to do past paper question 2019 for textile, clothing and fashion, paper 2. 6 question. Let's go. The first question. State one example of a fiber from each of the following sources. And they gave us 2, right? Seed ear fiber, and your answer will be cotton. The next one, blast fibers, and that is a flask, and these are used to make linen. 2 marks for those examples that they ask you for. Next question. Distinguish between acrylic fiber and acetate fiber in the term of the origin of the fiber. So 1, acrylic fiber, right, is fully synthetic fiber made. So it's fully man-made, all right? Acetate is a regenerated, so a semi-synthetic fiber produced by chemical cellulose, right? All right, next question. One burning characteristic that we have for both of those fabric or fiber. Acrylic shrink away from the flame, right? So it smells like plastic. It gives off a plastic odor. And then acetate burns slowly, and it continues to burn after the flame is removed. 2 marks. Next, you are required to make a pair of pot holder with an embroidered fruit applique for your school exhibition. You are provided with calico and velvet fabric. You select calico instead of velvet. So the question is asked. State one reason why velvet is not a suitable fabric for making the pot holders. All right. Velvet is soft and pale base, making it less durable and difficult to clean. So you can give that response, right? It also lacks the heat resistance needed for a pot holder, which are meant to protect hands from hot objects. 2 marks. Next question. Outline 3 functional characteristics that could make calico fabric more suitable than velvet fabric for making pot holders. 1, heat resistant and insulation. So calico is 100% cotton and can withstand the high temperature, right? And when layered or quilted, provide excellent insulation against hot cookware. The next characteristic will be durability, right? Calico plain weave structure is tough and hard wearing, so it can stand up well to repeat handling, rubbing against oven rim and laundering, right? The next characteristic we can see is ease of care and cleaning. Calico is a fully machine washable. It dries quickly, right? And doesn't trap crumb or oil in a pile, making it hygienic and simple to launder after use. 6 marks. Next question. In the space provided, sketch a diagram to show the type of weave used in the construction. And for this one, I am unable to put the image here. So at the end of the video, I'm going to answer this particular question. All right. This page don't have any question on it. Let's go to question number 2. All right. All colors are represented on the color wheel. And we know the color wheel, right? Name 2 of each of the following types of colors that are found in the tradition color wheel. So we have complementary color. And one complementary color that all of us normally know is the Christmas color. So the Christmas color will be red and green. So those are complementary color. They asked us for 2, so we're going to give them 2. So 1, red and green, and 2, blue and orange. Tertiary color, all right? So tertiary color, 2 tertiary colors. So I'm going to give you red and orange and yellow and green, all right? Next, state one reason why color is added to fabric. Well, one reason is So it's aesthetic appeal, right? So color make a fabric more attractive and allow it to fit the fashion trend. All right. So it actually catching to the eye. 2 marks. Next question. Suggest with a reason one way in which a garment made of hand-printed fabric should be cared for. So hand wash in cold water using a mild pH mutual detergent. This gentle method prevents the paint from dissolving or bleeding and avoid abrasion that could crack or fade the unpainted design. 2 marks. Next question. State 2 guidelines that should be followed when storing household linen. 1. Ensure linen are clean and fully dry before storing. And 2. Store in a cool, dry, well-ventilated space using breathable containers. 2 marks. Your mother is about to throw out some old drapery and asks you for ideas on how they can be reused. Suggest 2 items that could be created from those old drapery. So you can make pillows or cushion covers. You can also make table runners or placemat. 2 marks. Next question. Outline 4 steps or one item suggested. So we're gonna outline one of them, right? Of the drapery, old drapery that we're talking about. So measure the design pillow. So we're gonna make the pillow. So we're gonna measure design pillow and we're gonna use 18 by 18 inches square pillow to put the drapery fabric accordingly, leaving a seam allowance to 1 or 2 inches on all of the sides, right? 'Cause remember it's 18 by 18. All right, place the right side of the fabric together, pin the edges, and sew along three sides, leaving one open for inserting the pillow filling. Once the 3 sides are sewn, turn the pillow over the right side out, making sure the corners are sharp and neat. The pillow stuffing inside the cover. Then fold in the raw edges of the open side and sew it and shut it by hand or machine for a clean finish. 4 marks. Number 3. Mark was encouraged to explore career options in clothing and fashion industry. Outline one role of each of the following career in the fashion industry, and he gave us fashion designer. So a fashion designer creates original clothing design, including sketches, choosing fabrics, and deciding on colors, textures, and garment details. Next, pattern maker. A pattern maker translates the design sketches into template used to cut fabric for a garment. Next question. Outline the following steps in the decision-making process that can assist Mark in choosing a career in the fashion industry. And they gave him evaluating the option. What is that? Evaluating the option help Marks by allowing him to carefully compare different career paths in the fashion industry, such as fashion design, pattern making, merchandising, or even textile technology. 2 marks. Your brother recently accepted a job offer as a sale and promotion agent. Discuss 3 factors your brother could consider when selecting clothing for a job. 1. Professional appearance. All right, they say we have to discuss. So he should wear clothing that look polished and businesslike, right? He should look appropriate to make a strong first impression and reflect the company image. That's 1. 2. Comfort and fit. Since he may be on his feet, moving around, or interacting with customers throughout the day, his clothes should be well fitting and comfortable. The next point, brand or company guidelines. If the company has a dress code or a brand attire, like a logo or a specific colors, it should follow those guidelines to appear as a cohesive part of a team and maintain its professionalism. 6 marks. All right, this is another image that they gave us. So most society use clothes in various ways of different ceremonies or events. So they gave us a head dress and they gave us a design for a dress. Name one occasion for which the following should wear. So we could use this headpiece. You can go to church with it. And the dress figure 2, you can go to a banquet or you want to go to an award. Explain why a knit stretch fabric could be suitable for making the dress in figure 2. Well, for comfort and flexibility. So knit fabric stretches with the body movement, making the dress more comfortable to wear, especially if the form fitting are as a sleek silhouette. 2 marks. Question number 4. Describe one figure type that is suitable for the following. And they gave us some figure type here. And the first one, right, it means slim or straight body shape, right? So that's silhouette, hugs the body closely and work well with an individual with a slender body. You know, a slim body? Yeah, balanced figure as it's a light natural curve without adding any volume. The next one, figure that they gave us, right? Pear shape, right? Or we can say a short waist figure. All right, so this figure type, high waistline just under the bust, which help the legs and to draw attention upward. All right. The next one described is a mermaid, and we can call it the hourglass figure. All right. So this silhouette is fitted throughout the bodice and the hip, right? It enhanced curve and work best for hourglass shape with a well-fitted waist. 2 marks. All right, so give us a scenario here. Mary is 5 feet 10 inches, 175 centimeter in height, with bust and hip at 22 inches, 80 centimeter, and waist 28 inches, that is 70 centimeter. As Mary fashion designer suggests, how each of the following elements of design will assist her in selecting the outfit most suitable for her figure type. So let's talk about the lines. So horizontal line can help add waist. Horizontal line can help add width and create curve, which will balance Mary's tall and slim frame. She can wear outfit with horizontal stripes or detail like belts and gather, as the waist is visually shape her figure and add some dimension. They ask us about the texture. Texture, where you can get a thicker fabric, right? Like velvet, that will add more volume and softness, making her figure appear more balanced. 2 marks. All right. They gave us a figure here, figure 3, and this is a dress. And they asked the question, name one on the sketch provided, label 2 principles of design. So we have 2 principles of design we're going to label. So here we'll call here the balance, and we'll put action on both sides. So both sides of the same thing says balance. So what is on the left is also on the right. All right, the emphasis now is a focal point creating the floral here. So this will be the emphasis. So here, these 2 parts will be the balance that I label here. And this part with the rose will be the emphasis. All right, next question. From the sketch 3, suggest 2 styles that you could add or change for the comfort of the independent for an 18-year-old lady who is physically disabled and of limited movement. So give one reason. So this dress, we're going to put some figure to it. So we can do elastic band, waistband. So we could put elastic waistband here. All right. And what is the reason? Allow for easy dressing and underdressing, especially for someone with limited hand or limb movement. All right, some disability here. The next one will be a fastener. So a magnetic fastener. We could put magnetic fastener on this dress as well. And what is the reason? Easy to manage, and than small fastener, promoting independent in dressing. All right, 4 marks. Question number 5. State 2 examples of each of the following construction. All right, so our first one will be, the example will be embroidery or beading, seam, plain seam, French seam, and opening, we can use zipper or buttonhole, 2 marks. As a fashion designer, you are asked to design costume for an upcoming festival. Suggest a theme for your design and give a brief explanation on how design represents the theme. All right, so I'll give a theme, a carnival. I'll give a theme name, carnival, Caribbean carnival vibe. What is a suitable design or suitable for the design of this vibrant design of different color, right? We can use yellow, pink, and green, represent the energy of the Caribbean culture. We can also use feathers, to give some design to it. Suitable for a design. So this costume is a perfect festival setting. It is lightweight, it's breathable, and it's for easy movement, allow dancing and performance. And they asked us to make a sketch. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you the sketch of that costume because I am unable to put the image on the PDF file. All right, so we're going to leave that for the end of the video. All right. And then question number 6, identify one temporary and sewing stitch and state the purpose. So I will use tacking stitch, and we also call those the basting stitch. It is temporary, right? What is the purpose? The temporary old fabric pieces together before the final sewing is done, often used for fitting to keep the layers together. List any 4 steps in making a double stitch seam. Place fabric pieces together with right side facing each other. 2, pin or tack the edge to keep the fabric steady. 3, sew the first line of stitching along the seam allowance, usually 1.5 centimeter from the edge. And 4, sew a second line of stitching 3 to 5 meters away from the first line for added strength, 4 marks. Describe how you will apply a bias tape to a pair of oblong placemat. All right, 1, trim and press placement edge flat. 2, unfold one side, use the narrow side on top. 3, match tape to the edge, pin it in place, leave a small extra flap. 4, stitch along the tape and have some easing to go around, right? Number 5, wrap tape over the edge to the back, covering all the raw edges. Number 6, stitch from the front, catching the tape on the back. And the final, tuck end of tape under and at the starting point and secure. Next question. You are planning to make a new set of kitchen curtain. Because the bright morning light has removed the color from the one you have. Identify the fiber that must be present in the fabric selected and to make a new curtain. So I will use polyester. All right, in the last part of the video, I'm going to show you, they said we need to sketch a kitchen curtain of the one that you will make. 2 marks. All right, so remember the question that we have left out at the top part? All right, so this is the question. It says, in the space provided, sketch a diagram of a type of weave. And this is the weave that we have, plain weave. So you'll actually draw a diagram of a plain weave, and then you'll get 2 marks for that, and you label as plain weave. All right. The next question, it says, sketch the front costume. Remember the costume we were talking about? So this is the costume that you sketch. And remember to bring your crayons for your exam, just in case you have anything to color, all right? It's very important. So this is a sketch of the carnival, the costume that you will wear. And the question asks, on the sketch of part 3, what are the colors? So these are the colors that we have: bright pink, yellow, all of those, all right? So that's one mark. So they say set the colors, so you'll have that. Then they say name two style. So we'll feature the feather. Let me go here. So you'll feature the feather here, and you will also feature the sequence that they used on the body. You know, the sequence body cover that you have, you can put that as well, because they will have that on the diagram. Then identify two notions. So you'll have the sparkles and the shine and the elastic band that we have. All right. The next question say, um, you are planning to make a new kitchen, a set of kitchen curtain, and we spoke about the polyester that will use that fabric. And in the space provided, sketch a diagram. So this would be one of the curtain or valance that you make, and they said that it should have some tie to it. So all you do is draw your curtain, and you make your design and make a tie, and then you'll be fine for your 2 marks as well. And this is the final question. Outline 3 steps in making that curtain that you draw. So there's 3 steps that are going to make of this curtain that we just drew. All right, so using the tape measure to find out the width of the window frame firstly, yeah, multiply the width by 1.5 2 times, depending on how you want the gather to look at the end of your curtain, right? Decide how long you want your curtain to be, all right? And then you're gonna add extra fabric to the end, usually 2 to 4 centimeter on top, or and 5 to 10 centimeter on the bottom on one side, all right? And then this will ensure a neat finish for your curtain. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you learned something today. Bye. Please remember to like and subscribe.